Hello everyone, Martin here, and now we're going to continue with our creating a flexible turntable in Maya. So if you recall from our last video, or my last video rather, we set up our basic turntable, which looks like this. Very nice. What we want to do now is to make the turntable flexible and easy to use. So we are going to do that by setting up a basic camera rig that allow us to zoom in and zoom out on the turntable. So to make this a little bit easier, I would like to go to a shared view, and let's just change this to the perspective view, and let's do this. Okay, so now we can see we have our perspective camera on this side, and we have our turntable camera on this side. Okay, so if we look around here, we should actually see a camera somewhere here, but it's not showing up, and that's because in our outliner our turntable camera is actually hidden. So let's go ahead and press Shift H to unhide it, and now we can see our camera right here. Okay, so say that we discover that our airplane is a little bit too small. We would like to zoom in on it, but you can see that the camera is locked. So if we go to the channel box, you can see that all our transform and rotate and scale values are locked. We could just unlock the selected, and if we have our tool settings set to object instead of world, we can just move it in, and you can see the view is updating, and if we hit play, the camera gets closer. So that's one way to do it. Let me just rewind and unlock those. Okay, so I would like to set up a simple camera rig so we don't have to mess with the camera all the time to do this for us. So let's just go up to, and we're going to do this using a locator. So let's create a new locator, and let's just call this camera rig for now. And we want to have this in this exact same position as the camera. So a little trick to do this is if you go to our outliner once again, and we take our camera rig and parent it to the shot cam or the turntable camera. So select the child, select parent, hit the P key, and you can see that is the child to the camera. So you can see now that on our camera rig we have these values. So if we go ahead and zero all this out, you can see that our locator is right at our camera. Let me just scale this up a bit. Okay, so that's great. Now, how are we going to get this to actually decide where the camera will be? Well, it's not so hard as it may seem. Just go to the outliner once again and drag the camera rig out into the turntable camera group. Okay, so now we like to parent our camera to the camera rig. So let's select the child, select the parent, and hit the P key. Okay, so if we select our camera rig locator here and we move it, you can see that the camera is following. Very nice. And you can see that the view updates. Very nice. Since we have our rig set up now, I would like to lock all our attributes on the camera. So just lock and hide those. Okay. So now we have our very simple and easy to use camera rig, and we can do all kinds of things with this. We can rotate it and move it. Maybe we want a lower shot, so let's position it something like that, and you can see that it's following all around. Okay, very nice. So now we have a flexible turntable which is easy to use, and yeah, I think that's about it for this tutorial. If you have any questions, you can send them to me or post them in the comments. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I see you next time.